What's up, guys? So I'm up in a fucking hammock. This Seth and Zach installed the hammocks.
It's a good deal.
So what are we doing today, Seth?
Yeah. We're gonna fix up shit. We extreme hammock now. It's a sport. We came up with it.
Here, get a shot of the hammock.
It's not really a sport we came up with. It's actually a thing.
3, 2, 1. It's pretty comfy, honestly. I don't exactly feel safe.
All right, guys. He is. Let's put this to scale. All right. There's a boot. And he's all up there.
But you know what?
And as you can see, just to get that shot, I'm fully extended.
This is at least what, like 10 feet off the ground, probably, something like that.
So bad.
15 maybe.
Zach is OSHA certified, and he approved of this, so I feel a little bit safer.
Yeah, we have OSHA certified knots.
Yep.
On both sides.
So it looks more.
Yep.
More
And yeah, it's a good deal.
Mine's engineered a little better. I made an actual hook for the strap, and I have an actual strap. Zach lost the other one. And then, to make things better, this hammock, little redneck ingenuity, stand on that, and you hammock.
All right, what's up, dudes? We're finally getting this thing done. Zach finally replaced the wheel bearing. We had like multiple setbacks on that, right? Like just a bunch of shit went wrong. So we finally got the wheel back on, as you guys can see there. And now the issue is the car won't start. So we did some troubleshooting. We came down to the conclusion of there was no fuel getting into the engine. So what we did is we disconnected the line that comes off the fuel filter right there and turned it over. No gas came out. So we disconnected the side that goes into the fuel filter. This is coming from the fuel pump, and we did the same thing. And also, no gas. So we just came back from AutoZone, 2 trips to AutoZone. The first time, Zach didn't get a strainer, right? So yeah. Like $160 for a strainer and fuel pump. That's a lot, but we're about to replace that. So that's what he's doing. And then I'm doing something far less exciting on the Miata. I'm changing the oil for the first time. It's been way overdue for that. So that's what's up. The Miata's still a bit too low to put the jack underneath there, so we're gonna do the old 2x4 trick. My OCD's going off because it's all crooked, but you know what, that's okay. All right, so what's up with the fuel pump?
Fuel pump is bad. So it's literally, I don't know what this one is. I'm gonna figure that out.
Let me turn my flash on real quick.
So the fuel pump's right here. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna take that apart and see what's there. But I'm gonna mess with this because this is where the fuel pump is.
Okay, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's kind of just like the Miata, really. But
yeah.
I don't know. I want to know what right here. But yeah, it's right here. All I gotta do is take this out, take that out, then disconnect the lines, disconnect the lines, disconnect the pump, and then pull the pump out.
So it's kind of a contest now. Who can finish first?
Oh fuck you! Alright, let's do this.
Let's do it. Alright, so we got that loose. Put the bucket underneath that. It's kind of a good idea to get the engine a little bit warm so the oil feels better. Yeah, flows better, not feels better. It's really cold right now, but it works. Alright, what's it look like over here?
Pretty good. The tank just depressurized.
Holy crap, that looks terrible.
Yeah, no, the tank just depressurized itself too.
Yeah, that might be your issue, guys. I don't know if y'all can. No, y'all can definitely see that. That's a lot of mud. Holy crap. Next up is the oil filter, which is right there. Okay. All right, so this is the new oil filter. I decided to go Bosch this time. They're pretty good reviews about them. Doesn't matter too much. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of debates on oil filters and oil, but I'm not too worried about it. So, yeah. One thing a lot of people forget to do whenever doing this, always like pre-lube the oil filter up a little bit, like get a little bit inside, but mostly what you want to do is get some on the outside too. You want to get that seal kind of lubricated. Alright, so whenever it comes to tightening oil filters, the way I've always done it is I always just get it as tight as I can with my hand. I don't use a tool to tighten it. Reason being is whenever you go to change the oil, which right now, it makes it a lot easier to take the oil filter off, because a lot of times on some cars, you know, you get it and then you go to change the oil and you just can't get that damn filter off. But if you get it tight with your hands, it's not only tight enough, but it also makes it easier to take it off whenever you're doing the change. So, but then again, you don't want it like so loose it's gonna leak. All right, so we got the new oil in there. Last up is to check the level whenever the car is on the ground again. So, because as you can see, if you check it right now, it's kind of tilted back a little bit. But so here's the new pump.
If this does not work, I'm so fucking pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a new pump. Might be aftermarket, possibly. So it looks like the previous owner installed some. Is that aftermarket? It looks aftermarket. It looks bigger.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for a ride because this is frustrating. Anyways, basically what happened, Gabe just looked up on his phone. I could have just saved like almost $100. Yeah, actually, yeah, a little over $100 if I just order one offline. A fuel pump offline.
Online.
Yeah, a fuel pump offline. If I order one
offline, it's online.
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 Offline. Online. Same thing.
Offline's off. No.
Okay. Anywho, so I'm gonna return this fuel pump
and the strainer
and get
sounds good.
like $140 something back. So
yeah,
that's gonna be great.
And then we don't like, he doesn't need to drive this right now, so we're not gonna pay the fee of paying for this, like keeping this fuel pump instead, just to get it running tonight. And the other issue is, I'm honestly thinking this is aftermarket because I googled it. Like I googled the fuel pump.
This is big.
Yeah, this looks like an upgrade or aftermarket or something, and like it has these connectors on here. I don't know what kind of connectors those are. Like I don't know the actual term for them, like terminal connectors. But this one has, this is OEM obviously. It has an actual connector on it. Yeah. So we're probably gonna have to do some wiring modifications or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You need to do some research on it. Yeah. But yeah, this is what's holding us back right now. We could actually test this out right now if we wanted to.
How would you do that?
You hook up 12 volts to that.
Oh, we got the jump starter.
Yeah. Let's just move it away from gasoline before we do that. Let's see if
we got a fire.
Okay, guys, do not do this at home. This is fucking stupid. We moved away from all the gasoline, but still, don't do this. There's a chance, like there is a fire hazard, so don't fucking do this, all right?
But it's okay. We got a fire extinguisher.
Yes, we do have a fire extinguisher right here if shit goes wrong, so we should be okay. So Zach will do the honors.
Hold on, let go.
What? No, I'm gonna do it. Okay.
I'm trying to like connect it. Yeah, like latched on.
No, Zach. And if something does go wrong, you don't want it on there. Just hold it. Just hold it to it.
So just hold the positive to it.
Yeah.
What?
It worked. Okay. The fuel pump is working. So
the fuel pump is good.
The fuel pump is good. So stop. Okay.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yes.
But it's frustrating.
And there could be the relay.
Relay or filter.
It's not the filter.
You don't think so?
Well, because like we disconnected the line that went into the fuel filter.
That's the thing.
And there's none coming out that line.
Yeah, that would. Yeah. Where's the relay at?
So here's the next thing we need to do. We need to take a voltmeter and touch it into the connector that gives that power and turn the key on. And if that gets power, there's something that I guarantee you won't be getting power at that connector.
So it's the relay.
It's probably the relay, yeah.
Dude.
Zach is trying to unbolt the fuse box to get to the relays, which I read online is how you get to the relays. So he's in this very comfortable position. How's it going down there?
Really fucking fuck.
Really fucking fuck.
Whoa, fuck you! Fuck you! They like got right, like I was just sitting there and I smelled like a little wetness. I was like, what the fuck? I thought you were fucking peeing or something.
It's just water, dude. It's just water.
Fuck off!
Well, we replaced the fuel pump relay. It still don't work. So we've came to the conclusion, still doesn't work, whatever, same thing. We came to the conclusion that it must be a wiring issue, probably a bad ground. So instead of wasting time on finding tracing the wiring all the way through the car, we're just gonna install a switch. This car is becoming more of a project, less of a daily, right? So it doesn't matter too much. But anyways, we're gonna take this switch right here that Zach found, and we're just gonna put this on the positive wire and have a switched fuel pump. So kind of like a race car, you know? Turn fuel on, turn fuel off. We'll probably get some flame for this, but I noticed the amp's right here, and amp has a ground and a positive that run to it. So we're just gonna use that as the positive and negative.
Are we just gonna keep the switch back here, or?
That's up to you. If you really want to be lazy, or I would put this switch. It's also anti-theft too.
Yeah, I was thinking about just putting it like somewhere up there.
It's your car. You can choose where it goes. So I'm like messing with the fuel pump right now, and then Zach is like outside the shop right now, calling a bunch of junk for cars places and like trying to see how much they'll give him, and like they're all quoting like $100. I don't know. He really wants his car gone. Well, if shit goes wrong, I have the fuel pump power right here. All right, guys, we're about to test the fuel pump out. We know it works. We're just trying to see if it starts.
Okay, so.
So wait, turn the key on.
Do I need to give it gas or anything?
No, just start it. It's gonna be starting up like, you always do.
Okay, ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1.
All right, turn her off. She runs. Cool. Good deal. All right, so we got the positive. I don't know if you guys can see that. We got the positive right here, and then wiring up the negative right now. Kind of a stubby wire. Let me see if I can get some more off that. I don't want to pull the wire out the connector.
Do you need to cut it?
No, I got it. No, I'm trying to strip some of the insulation back. Take the positive wire. Actually, no, this is the ground. And then just twist those together. So the proper way would be to use wire caps or solder. We're not using either. Fuck it. Just good old electrical tape. I don't think Zach cares too much. Zach will once again have a running car. So what we did, we got the we cut off the wires coming from the harness and just spliced into the connector right here for the fuel pump, and we ran the 2 wires to the amp, and then from the positive one it goes all the way up there to a switch, which is right here. Whenever you turn it on, you can hear it come on and turn off. So yeah, a little bit of anti-theft, but it works. So, and that just goes up there somewhere, wherever Zach wants to put that. So yeah, we got a running Subaru now. Hold on, starting this video. On this episode, we finally modified the 4Runner. Can you guys guess what we did to it? Guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? See, from the front side view, looks like nothing. But yes, we're taking the doors off. So